Okay, everybody in YouTube land, welcome to my third episode of the 1995 PC version of Jeopardy, in which so far in a couple of games I've won $15,800. I would definitely like to win more, and I'm being joined by two Skype guests. One is
Wrong!
One is Patrick Butler. Patrick Butler. And the other is Ready Unknown Fox.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, everybody.
I was about to say, Jay, that's you. Loading Jeopardy. One moment, please. Yeah, let me get this camera moved up there. And we're ready to play Jeopardy. Game 3, Episode 3.
Welcome to Jeopardy. Let's begin our game.
Once again, I've won $15,800 in 2 games. Not going to be her. I'm going to be him. Spacebar. We're going to take on Carmen Lopez and Vince Thompson.
Hello, my name is Carmen Lopez. I write movie scripts. And to tell the truth, I spend most of my free time in front of the TV.
Cool.
My name is Vince Thompson. I'm a high school English teacher from Massachusetts, and during the weekends my wife and I like to direct a local drama club. In fact, right now we're rehearsing Twelfth Night.
Jeopardy time!
Now for the Jeopardy round, in which one daily
Coffee.
will appear somewhere on the
Number,
Here are
please.
the categories.
The Elements. The Marx Brothers. Food and drink, and finally, notable names.
Good luck. Contestant number 1, we'll start with you.
A beverage I have to have every morning. Coffee for 100.
Let's take a look at the answer.
This stimulant can be removed with water or a solvent such as methylene chloride.
Contestant number 1,
What is coffee? Or what is caffeine?
you are correct.
Coffee for 200.
Contestant number 1,
There's an herb.
Yep. The Kona district of this U.S. island produces a prized variety of coffee.
contestant number 1,
What is Hawaii?
you are correct.
Coffee for 300.
Contestant number 1,
Seattle-based Starbucks coffee was named for the first mate in this Melville work.
contestant number 1,
What is Moby Dick? Got that one right.
yes, that's correct.
Coffee for 400.
Contestant number 1,
Type of instant made by turning brewed coffee to ice and drawing off the crystals.
contestant number 2,
What is freeze-dried?
you are correct.
Yeah.
Contestant number 2,
Coffee for 500. This type of coffee, or coffee chocolate flavoring, is named for the port of Al Mukha in Yemen.
contestant number 1,
What is mocha?
you are correct. Contestant number 1,
Number, please, for 100. 16th century author John Haywood wrote, "A woman hath this many lives like a cat."
contestant number 1,
What is number 9? Number 9? Number 9?
you are correct.
Number, please, 200.
contestant number 1,
This number was enough for Dick Van Patten.
contestant number 1,
What is 8?
you are correct.
Number, please, 300.
contestant number 1,
In lunch counter slang, this number means the chief soda jerk, as Barbara Feldon might know.
contestant number 1,
What is 7?
sorry.
There.
Contestant number 3,
What is 99?
yes,
Oh.
that's correct. Contestant number 3,
Number, please, 400. If you have 75 cents, you have this many bits.
contestant number 1,
What is 3?
Wrong.
I don't know.
Contestant number 3.
What is 6?
Yes.
Oh, Vince is
That's
not
correct.
tied with me.
Contestant number 3.
Number please, 500. The war with this new number in its name erupted in Central Europe in 1618.
Contestant number 2.
What is 30?
You are correct. Contestant number 2.
The elements for 100.
Here is the clue.
This excellent current conductor can be found in all currently minted U.S. coins.
Contestant number 1.
What is copper?
You are correct. Contestant number 1.
The elements for 200, please. Among the elements, AC is actinium and Ca is this.
Contestant number 1.
What is calcium?
You are correct. Contestant number 1.
Okay. I'll take the elements for 300. Abbreviated RA, it can cause cancer as well as treat it.
Contestant number 1.
What is radium?
You are
The
correct.
elements for 400.
Contestant number 1.
2 of the 5 elements with 4-letter names.
Contestant number 1.
What are zinc and iron?
You are correct.
Gold, iron,
Contestant
zinc.
number 1.
The other 2 I'll look up later. The elements for 500, please. Daily double!
It's a daily double.
I have
Contestant number
1700.
What would you
I'd like to do
wager?
just 300. Here's the clue. Though it's the 3rd most common element in the Earth's crust, this metal wasn't found until 1825. Gonna have to take a guess and say what is aluminum.
You are.
And I got it!
Contestant number 1.
The Marx Brothers, 100. After playing romantic relief parts in the first 5 Marx Brothers films, he left the act.
Contestant number 2.
Oh, Alex, sorry.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Wrong!
Contestant number 3.
It was Gummo? Wrong!
Oh, I'm sorry. That's wrong.
You got it wrong! Zeppo Marx.
Contestant number
The
1.
Marx Brothers 200. The orchestra plays Take Me Out to the Ball Game instead of Il Trovatore at this film's climax.
Contestant number
What is A Night at the Opera?
You are correct.
The Marx Brothers for 300.
Contestant number 1. The answer there is.
In this 1933 film, Groucho plays Rufus T. Firefly, dictator of Fredonia.
Contestant number 2.
What is Monkey Business?
Sorry, incorrect.
Wrong!
Contestant number 3.
What is Animal Crackers?
Oh, I'm afraid that is.
Wrong! What is Duck Soup?
Contestant number 1. You are.
And I got it right.
Contestant
Marx Brothers for 400. In Monkey Business, all 4 brothers pretend to be this suave French singer.
Contestant.
Who is Maurice Chevalier?
You are correct.
The Marx Brothers for 500.
Contestant number 1.
This co-author of Once in a Lifetime co-wrote such Marx Brothers movies as Animal Crackers.
Contestant number 2.
Who is Hal Roach?
No,
Wrong!
not correct. Contestant number 3.
Who is George S. Kaufman?
Yes,
He's the one.
that's correct. Contestant number 3.
Food and drink 100. The Thompson seedless is among the most popular types of this fruit in the U.S. And by the way, Jay, Carmen got it wrong!
Number 2.
What is prune?
Wrong!
And she got it wrong again!
Contestant number 3.
What is a grape? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Carmen got it wrong again, by the way.
Contestant number 3.
Food and drink 200. This beverage is made by steeping parts of the Camellia sinensis plant in boiling water.
Contestant number 1.
What is tea?
Yes.
Food and drink for 300.
Contestant number 1.
Couscous. Couscous is a staple dish of Algeria, Tunisia, and this other North African country.
Contestant number 1.
What is Libya?
Sorry, incorrect.
What?
Anyone else? Contestant number 2.
Mauritania?
Wrong.
Wrong!
Contestant
Wrong!
Morocco. Okay.
Yes. That's
Morocco.
contestant number 3.
Food and drink for 400. This cold summer soup from the Andalusian region of Spain is not cooked.
Contestant
What is gazpacho?
Yes.
Food and drink for 500.
Contestant number 1.
In 1828, C.J. Van Houten discovered a way to solubilize or Dutch this food.
Contestant number 2.
What is cheese?
Sorry.
Wrong!
Wrong!
Wrong, 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 wrong.
Wrong!
Oh, chocolate!
Contestant number 1.
Notable names 100. Legendary rock and roller whose life inspired the Broadway musical Buddy. Who's Buddy Holly?
Contestant number 1. Yes.
200.
That's correct. Contestant number 1.
This Cuban leader's sister Juanita, who helped him overthrow Batista, became a U.S. citizen.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Fidel Castro?
Yes.
Notable names 300.
Contestant number 1.
He's Princess Anne's youngest brother. Who is Patrick Butler?
Number 2.
Wrong!
Who is James?
Oh,
Wrong!
that's not right. Contestant number 3.
Who is Albert? Wrong!
Sorry. Incorrect. Contestant number
Why don't I try it? Who is William?
Oh,
No, Prince Edward.
that's not right.
400.
Contestant number
Oh, I missed.
He quit his appeals court job in 1988 after being rejected for the Supreme Court the year before.
Contestant number 2.
Who is Robert Bork?
You are.
He's the
correct.
one.
Contestant
Yay.
number 2.
Unusual first name of skater Albright, who overcame non-paralytic polio and became an Olympic champion.
Contestant number 2.
Who is Wrong!
Oh, sorry. That's not right.
Wrong, 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 wrong,
Contestant
wrong.
number 3.
Who is
Wrong.
Hubler? Wrong! I don't know, so I'm going to finish the Jeopardy round with 3,200. Tenley. Now let's play Double Jeopardy.
Now for the double Jeopardy round with 2
National parks,
somewhere on the board.
literary terms,
Stories.
American history, Tennessee, biblical royalty, and finally, theater.
Good luck. Contestant number 2, we'll start with you.
Tennessee for 1,000.
The answer is
Tennessee for 1,000. Answer there. Famous for its handicrafts, the resort town of Gatlinburg is located near the entrance to this national park.
contestant number 2.
What is Great Smoky Mountains National Park?
You are.
Wow.
Contestant number 2.
Biblical royalty 200. Matthew chapter 1 verses 6 through 7 tells us this wise king was one of Jesus' ancestors.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Solomon?
You are correct.
Got it.
Contestant
National
number 1.
parks for 200. The south rim of this Arizona park averages over 6,000 feet in elevation. The north rim over 8,000 feet. What is Grand Canyon National Park?
You are
The Grand Canyon, yep.
Contestant
National parks for 400. You can enter this park from any of 5 entrances, 2 in Wyoming and 3 in Montana.
Contestant number 1.
What is Yellowstone?
Yes.
National parks for 600.
Contestant number 1.
DeSoto is said to have sampled the hot springs in what is now Hot Springs National Park in this state.
Contestant number 1.
What is Arkansas?
Yes.
National parks for 800.
Contestant number 1.
Mummified Indian remains have been found at this Kentucky National Park.
Contestant number 3.
What is Mammoth Cave National Park? Yep. Vince got that one.
You are correct. Contestant number 3.
National parks for 1,000. Located about 50 miles from Bangor, Maine, it's the only national park in the northeastern U.S. What is Acadia?
Contestant number 1. You are
I got it.
Contestant number 1.
Literary terms for 200. Virginia Woolf's novel To the Lighthouse uses a narrative technique called stream of this.
Contestant number 2.
What is awakeness?
Ooh,
Wrong!
That's wrong. Contestant number 3.
What is consciousness?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct. Contestant number 3.
American history for 1,000, and it's one of the 2 daily doubles. And Vince is going to wager 1,000. That'll give him 2,400 if he answers correctly on this clue. This woman was betrothed to John McNamara, not to Abe Lincoln, when she died in 1835. Who is Anne Rutledge? Yep.
Yes, that's correct. Contestant number 3.
Biblical royalty 600. Acts 8:27 mentions Candace, queen of these people, who you'll now find in Addis Ababa.
Contestant number 2.
Who are Sudanese?
I'm sorry.
Wrong!
Contestant number 1.
Who are Ethiopians?
You are
Yep,
correct.
the Ethiopians.
Contestant number 1.
Literary terms for 400. Astrophel and Stella is one example of a sequence or cycle of these 14-line poems.
Contestant number 1.
What is a sonnet? What are sonnets?
Yes.
Literary terms for 600.
Contestant number 1.
It's a synonym for a lie, as well as the type of tale told by Aesop.
Contestant number 1.
What is a fable?
Yes.
Literary terms for 800.
Contestant number 1.
Naturalism emerged from this literary movement, which could be called the opposite of artificialism.
Contestant number 2.
What is realism? Yep.
You are correct. Contestant number 2.
Literary terms 1,000.
Here is the clue.
This amorous literary movement arose in the late 1700s as a reaction against neoclassicism.
Contestant number 1.
What is romance?
Sorry, incorrect.
There.
Anyone else? Contestant number 2.
What is romanticism? That's the one.
Yes. Select. Contestant number 2.
American history 200. In 1784, Grigory Shelikov founded the first Russian settlement in what is now this state.
Contestant number 1.
What is Alaska?
Yes.
American history 400.
Contestant number 1.
In this fort, William Travis said, "I shall never surrender or retreat, victory or death."
Contestant number 1.
What is the Alamo? American history for 600.
Contestant number 1.
In 1609, a serious gunpowder burn forced this explorer to leave Jamestown for England.
Contestant number 1.
Who was John Smith? I got it.
Good job.
Thank you.
Contestant
American
number
history 800. This act signed December 12th, 1985 was designed to eliminate the federal deficit by 1991. It didn't work.
Contestant number 3.
What was the Graham-Rudman-Hollings Act?
You are
That's the one.
Contestant number 3.
Tennessee for 800. Sue K. Hicks, assistant prosecutor in the Scopes Monkey trial, later inspired this Johnny Cash hit.
Contestant number 2.
What is A Boy Named Sue?
You are correct.
Yep.
Contestant number 2.
Biblical royalty for 400. Many believe Ramses II was the pharaoh Moses begged to let my people go in this book of the Bible.
Contestant number 2.
What is Exodus?
Yes.
Yep.
That's correct. Contestant number 2.
Biblical royalty for 800. Historically, the very cruel Herod Agrippa I was a friend of this cruel and possibly insane Roman emperor.
Contestant number 1.
Who is Nero?
Wrong.
I got it wrong.
Contestant number 2.
Who is Caligula?
Yes.
Yep.
That's correct. Contestant number 2.
Biblical royalty for 1,000. This queen for whom a book is named revealed Haman's wickedness at a royal banquet.
Contestant number 2.
Who was Naomi?
Sorry.
Wrong!
Contestant number 3.
Who is Esther?
Yes.
Yep.
That's correct. Contestant number 3.
Theater for 200. Among the notables who have played this high-flying role are Kathy Rigby, Sandy Duncan, and Mary Martin.
What? Yeah, no. That's what's not problem.
Contestant
Who
number
was Peter Pan
For 1,000.
for 1,000.
Yes. Select
I'll take Tennessee for 200.
contestant number 1.
Mined in the Cumberland Plateau, the bituminous type of this is Tennessee's most valuable mineral.
Contestant number 3.
What is shale? Wrong!
Sorry.
Wrong!
Contestant number 2.
By the way, it's 10 o'clock.
What is coal?
No.
You are correct.
Coal is the right answer.
Contestant number 2.
Tennessee for 400. In 1854, Tennessee's first railroad was completed between Nashville and this choo-choo city.
You there?
Contestant number 1.
What is Chattanooga?
You are correct.
Tennessee for 600.
Contestant number 1.
The other Daily Double.
It's a daily double.
I'd like to wager just $200, please.
Contestant number 1. What would you like to wager?
Since the 1930s, flooding of the Tennessee River has been controlled by dams built by this agency. I don't know, so I'm going to say, what is the agency of Patrick Butler?
Wrong!
It's the Tennessee Valley Authority. Theater for 400. In 1985, this comedian began her search for signs of intelligent life in the universe. Ugh.
Contestant number 2.
Who is Shirley MacLaine? Wrong!
Sorry. That's incorrect. Contestant number 3.
Who is Bella Absug?
Sorry.
Wrong!
What's the right answer?
Wrong, 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 wrong. Oh, Lily Tomlin, of course.
Contestant
Tom?
number 1.
600.
Okay.
In 1961, Paul Schofield made his American stage debut as Sir Thomas More in this play. Oh.
Contestant number 2.
What is A Man for All Men?
Ooh, I'm
Wrong!
Next.
Contestant number 3.
What is A Woman's Man?
I'm sorry.
Wrong!
Next.
I have no idea, so I'm just gonna stay at $7,000. A Man for All Seasons.
Contestant number
800. 1991, Jonathan Pryce and Lea Salonga won Best Actor Tonys for their lead roles in this musical.
Contestant number 3.
What is Miss Saigon?
Yes.
Yep.
That's correct.
Now the last clue.
Contestant number 3.
Theater for 1,000. After tainted money is donated, this Shaw title character resigns from the Salvation Army.
Contestant number 3.
Who was Major Barbara?
You are
And Vince got it.
The final
Jeopardy category is U.S. cities.
Contestant number 1.
I'm gonna have to go $2,601. I'll win by $1 if I get this right.
Final Jeopardy clue is
Sound off. Here we go. The name of this California college town is Spanish for tall tree. The name of this California college town is Spanish for tall tree. Ooh boy. Oh, I don't remember.
contestant number 2. Your final Jeopardy response was right.
Palo Alto.
Wager.
Oh, Palo Alto, of course.
The answer was out.
Palo Alto. So I'm gonna have to hope. I'm gonna have to hope that Vince got it wrong.
Contestant number 3. Your final Jeopardy response was sorry.
He got it wrong.
Number 3.
Wrong!
Next.
So I win.
Yay.
Your total. Contestant number 1. Your final Jeopardy response was I'm sorry. That's wrong. Let's see what contestant number 1 wagered.
Well, I wagered 2,601. That's gonna drop me down to 4,399, but it's still enough for me to be the big winner.
Contestant number 1, you are now the reigning Jeopardy champion.
Phew.
Congratulations.
Did I luck out or what? Which now brings me up to a 3-game winnings total of $20,199. So a 4th game is guaranteed this season, and I want to thank Patrick and Jay for being a part.
Thank you very much.
We'll see y'all for our next video coming soon.